वेलकम बैक व्यूअर्स ऑन हेल्थ मेट्स। मैं हूं आपकी होस्ट सारा अंजम और हम बात करते थे डॉक्टर हमीद के साथ। और हम ये बात ब्रेक से पहले हम बात कर रहे थे कि हाउ कैन वी प्रिवेंट जर्म्स, और जो हमारे हाथ पे जो जर्म्स लग जाते हैं हम उनको कैसे प्रिवेंट कर सकते हैं। जी डॉक्टर साहब, जो कुछ पेशेंट्स होते हैं जो हॉस्पिटलाइज होते हैं, नर्सिंग होम में होते हैं, तो जो उनके जो रिलेटिव्स जाते हैं, इज इट पॉसिबल कि उनको वहाँ से जर्म्स कैच हो सकते हैं?
जी हाँ, तो यूजुअली आई रिकमेंड पेशेंट नॉट जो एम्प्लॉयज़ होते हैं या अपना जो विजिटर्स होते हैं, नॉट टू sit on the patient's bed, although we love to sit with the grandma in the bed itself to show the affection and closeness. And then again, after the visit and before the visit, you should wash your hands. And there are hand sanitizers also very readily available in all the healthcare facilities, because they know that these bugs are transmitted very easily in the nursing home facilities and hospitals. And so usme again, basic hygiene and paying attention to every time you touch a patient or any of the like objects in the room, then you have to wash your hands.
जी, इधर बात हो रही है हाथों की। Do we have to take care of the clothes that we wear, change them, wash them? उससे भी bacteria germs हमारे साथ आ सकते हैं?
That's a good question. There are some conditions. आपने सुना होगा शायद scabies बोलते हैं उसको?
जी।
Scabies. And I don't know what the Urdu word for scabies is. I'm sure there must be a word for Punjabi word for that.
Yes.
And so it's like a mite which gets into the skin, and more like a nuisance. It's not a life-threatening infection. It doesn't transmit any bugs, but it lives in the skin. And if unfortunately your loved one is diagnosed to have this in the hospital or nursing home, there'll be signs posted there, and they'll ask you to take on proper precaution, including wear gloves and gowns to go and meet your relatives, because even the hand washing cannot prevent that kind of infection from coming in. But luckily it's coming less and less. But in conditions of famine or war situation, homelessness patients, people who are in unsteady housing, alcoholics, unfortunately they can have these infections. HIV positive patients, they can have infection. If you see somebody with the skin rash and the skin opening, try not to shake hand. And again, good hygienic condition is what is required.
हम बात कर रहे थे कि निमोनिया के ऊपर आपने हमें सिम्टम्स बताएं, लेकिन उसकी हम प्रिवेंशन कैसे कर सकते हैं?
गुड क्वेश्चन, वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन। इनफैक्ट निमोनिया के बारे में हमारे पास काफ़ी प्रिवेंशन है अभी, स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम वैक्सीनेशन। मैं सजेस्ट करूँगा कि अभी यूनिवर्सल इम्यूनाइजेशन रिकमेंडेशन है इन्फ्लुएंजा की, 6 मंथ से लेके टू अप टू 100 एंड बियॉन्ड जो भी एज है, एवरीबडी शुड गेट इन्फ्लुएंजा वैक्सीन। इसके अलावा एक और बड़ी अच्छी वैक्सीन है, उसको कहते हैं नीमोवैक्स कहते हैं उसको। उसमें नमूनिया जो होता है उसमें सबसे नंबर 1 ऑर्गेनिज्म है स्टेप नमूनिया, उसकी वैक्सीनेशन अवेलेबल है, बड़ी इफेक्टिव है और डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ स्ट्रेन्स को कवर करती है। तो आई वुड स्ट्रांगली सजेस्ट कि जो भी वनरेबल पीपल हैं दे शुड गेट नमूनिया वैक्सीन एज वेल। सो एज फॉर अदर प्रिवेंशन मेजर्स, गुड न्यूट्रिशन, एक्सरसाइज, building your immunity, and staying away from sick people. And again, if you are coughing or other person is coughing, just keep your distance, and then coughing in your elbow instead of like in your
hands. Dr. Hamid, ये बताएं कि what is meningitis?
Yeah, again, a very good question, very relevant. I have seen a lot of people getting paranoid and asking all those kind of questions when it becomes, rightly so, I must say, newsworthy item कि 19 साल का या 20 साल का बच्चा कॉलेज में डॉम में गया और मर गया, तो दैट इज रियली शेक्स द होल कम्युनिटी। तो meningitis is an infection of brain and lining of the brain, and usually it's not only restricted itself to the lining, it can go and involve the brain as well. It's called encephalitis, so meningoencephalitis. इसमें काफ़ी बग आते हैं, ज़्यादा बैक्टीरिया हैं, कुछ वायरसेस भी हैं। तो ये जो मैंने भी मेंशन किया सिनेरियो के, अनफॉर्चुनेटली यंग जो डॉम में जाते हैं, आई एम श्योर in our audience a lot of students are there, or parents of the students are there, so make sure that all the kids have vaccination against meningococcus meningitis. That is preventable disease, and like I said, one case is one too many, so we should do every effort to prevent this from happening. And like I said, vaccines are the best way to prevent it. And the next thing is that when you have immunity is determined by your nutrition status, taking vitamin, exercise, and also a stress-free life. And how do you stress-free life? I mean, I ask my patient, especially I'm coming from New York, so, and more so in Brooklyn, so you can imagine how much stress is it. We talk fast, we walk fast, and everybody's having probably 2 jobs, commutes are longer, and that takes a lot of toll on your sleeping habits and eating habits, and again nutritional status goes down and stress level and these all have implications for health. And there are studies which showed that people who have long commutes and people who don't eat properly, who don't sleep properly. And I'll tell you a joke that I ask my patients, do you have a TV in the bedroom? I said, Doc, how you know this? I said, because everybody has a TV in the bedroom. So you'll be astonished that many people sleep with the TV on.
Yeah.
Now, why is that important? I'm sorry I'm on TV now, but I'm saying shut your TV off at 6 o'clock. Because what happened is that there are 4 stages of sleep. To go to 4th level sleep, you have to turn all electronic devices, including radio, TV, computer, cell phone, everything off 3 hours before. Because as you know, brain is made of a lot of cells called neurons. Once the signal goes inside, it keeps on bouncing back and forth, back and forth. And unfortunately, you'll not be able to go to 4th level sleep. And that's the level of sleep you need to have for healthy immune system, and also many of the vital hormones are released. One is called melatonin, the other is called vasopressin. And some of the healthcare providers, I'm a teacher for doctors and also a teacher for medical students, PAs, nurse practitioners coming from 6, 7 different schools. They come to learn from me, and PharmDs from Long Island University in Brooklyn, they come to educate. And one of the things which I find very rewarding is when these healthcare professionals, when they sit next to me and when they see me counseling my patients, and they change their lifestyle. They sleep better, they eat better, and guess what? Many of the remarks I got was that when I slept like this, the way Dr. Hamid said, I had the best night of my life. I'm much more fresh in the morning, ready to take on challenge. My energy level has gone up, and guess what? Your immunity is up too, so you can withstand those bugs and viruses which are every place present.
डॉक्टर साहब, कुछ लोग ऐसे हैं जो जल्दी सो जाते हैं लेकिन रात को उनकी आंख खुल जाती है, अपना सेल फोन चेक करते हैं, आप उनके लिए क्या कहना चाहेंगे? ये
उसके लिए यही बात है कि again the worst thing that happened to humanity is कि electric light was discovered. When the electric light was discovered, we were supposed to, for millions of years, human beings were sleeping when it's night out there. तो अभी हमारे पास काफ़ी टेक्नोलॉजी आ गई है, उसकी वजह से हम लोगों को स्लीप स्टडी पैटर्न चेक करते हैं. And there are 84 disorders of sleep they found out. जिस तरह आपने कहा रात को उठ के सेल फोन चेक करना, because they are bothering. So I tell my patients, which is very amusing almost, and I tell them before you go to bed,
turn off your cell phone.
Don't turn your cell phone. Yes, you do. Also, don't take your worries to bedroom. When you sleep, you should have no worries. You should sleep like a baby. And I know very easy for me to say that, but you can trick your mind to say, well, there'll be next day tomorrow, I'll be recovering fully tonight, and then be able to face the challenges in the morning. And that will only happen when you have 6 to 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep. And you'll be surprised that if you take your worries to it, you'll be dreaming about it, because brain is made of a lot of cells, and they keep on communicating with each other. So you'll not be able to go to 4th level sleep, which I want you to go, and then recoup 100% to take on next challenge. And especially if you want to live in big city, you need to be having full energy to take on all those challenges. And I always tell them that whatever text you believe in, be it Bible or any other text you have, I would suggest you read that. And believe you me, a lot of people, because all of us have things going wrong that day, when you would put those things in proper context, and you think there's a higher being that can control the events, so you leave some of the worries behind, that I'm not in charge, I'm not God, I'm not God, I'm not prophet, and I'm human being, I'm doing my best, but this is what it is. And some things I can fix, some things I cannot fix. But if you keep on worrying about those things that you can't fix, you'll be very stressed out, and again, a lot of hormones are released from there. Again, come back to the immunity, and those people will be not living normal lives, where they'll be having early heart attacks and strokes, and again, infection, which they don't have to have those.
जी डॉक्टर साहब, हम बात कर रहे थे मेनिंजाइटिस के ऊपर, और आपने इनके सिम्पटम्स बताए थे, लेकिन इनकी प्रिवेंशन क्या है?
हाँ, let me repeat some of the symptoms I missed out. I mean, one is like a headache. I mean, one of the way to look at the headache will be this is the worst headache you ever had in life. Terrible headache. We doctors and nurses will ask you on a scale 0 to 10. So this will be the headache you will describe more than 10. That kind of headache, you have to worry about something going on. This is not a normal stress headache.
जी सॉरी डॉक्टर, ये जो हेडेक है वो एक पूरे सर में होगी या आधे सर में होगी? क्योंकि कुछ लोगों को आधे सर में भी पेन होती है.
That goes more in favor of migraine, but you cannot. There was one patient I did actually a quality assurance in my hospital. A patient with meningococcus meningitis died, and I was speaking to a very talented and experienced emergency room doctor. He was the head of training program of emergency room. And as a leader in the hospital doing quality assurance in that doctor that why he missed this case.
जी
The case was unfortunate, 30-some-year-old gentleman who came in and he was pointing the face like this, like one side of the head hurts. Again, he was saying it's the worst headache of my life. And again, because of his age, the doctor thought that it's migraine or sinusitis
जी
and sent him home on antibiotic. And next day he ended up in our neighboring hospital and died. And autopsy revealed meningococcus meningitis.
जी
So take home message is no typical kind of headache. Any headache which is so bad that you never had it before, and it will be also accompanied by neck stiffness that you can't move your neck,
Yeah.
and it is maybe associated with visual disturbances and nausea, vomiting, and not able to sleep. That I think you should promptly go to the emergency room as soon as possible.
जी जी
And the prevention, yes, again, I said meningococcal meningitis vaccination is the thing. There's very effective vaccine available. And again, maintaining your immunity and be on the lookout. And luckily, I can tell you, over the last 20, 25 years that I've been practicing, it's very gratifying to diagnose meningitis properly and treat it. One lady, if you permit me, I can give you a case. This was the lady who had a motor vehicle accident.
जी
And in the process, she had fractured her skull. So she would have a fluid coming from her nose, and that fluid was coming from brain.
जी
It's called CSF rhinorrhea, they call it. And had one meningitis. And I was a doctor taking care of a second episode of meningitis. So unfortunately, the previous doctor had not paid mind to this thing. And so we were able to prevent the third meningitis from happening because there's now a fancy surgery that you can have the leakage from the brain fluid through the nose.
जी
And if you could stop that, then her ability to fight these meningitis and prevent it altogether will be possible. And she's one of my most gratifying patients.
जी थैंक यू डॉक्टर फॉर शेयरिंग दिस एक्सपीरियंस अब वक्त है थोड़ी से ब्रेक का
Thank you.
Viewers, we'll be right back after a short break. आप हमें ईमेल भी कर सकते हैं healthmarislife@gmail.com पे और हम और जानेंगे डॉक्टर हमीद के साथ कि मेनिंजाइटिस क्या है.